Guys, I'm Deidre Wright with Pampered Chef, and tonight I'm going to be making tomato soup. And you can make this in our deluxe cooking blender, but I got this recipe from Taste Buds, and I want to try this recipe and see how we like it. So it is a little different than the one that comes in your cooking blender, and so we're going to try it. So I have my oil in my 6-quart Dutch oven heating up. So I'm going to show you that. And I am going to now use my Flex Plus manual food processor, and this is going to be for my chopping up my onion and my carrots. And so I'm going to get the onion in it. This way I don't have to chop it myself. And I've got to put the battery on. This is the last thing that you put on. It's always the first to leave the party, and last to come to the party and the first to leave it. And there's a little safety switch under here that you always have to push, and then you've got your power that you can go faster or slower, and then your right there is the way it does it. And I have not had to touch the onion other than to put it in the little chute. And so power, safety switch, power, and there it goes. Great thing is it is battery operated, so I don't have to be near my plug-in. Okay, so then it needs some carrots. It says like 1 large carrot. I had some baby carrots, well, that way I didn't have to peel them. So I'm just going to stick those in, turn the safety switch on, and cut those up, chop those up. Show that to you, and they look pretty good to me. So I'm going to take my battery off. First thing to leave my party, I'm going to take the wand off. I'll need my emulsion blender after to just get my soup the way I want it. So I'm just going to show you this, let you see how it does. To me it does great. So my oil is ready. I'm going to stick the onions and the carrots in it. Let that be cooking a little bit. Guess you can hear that. Hold on just a minute, I'll show it to you. Okay, just want to cook that for just a couple minutes. I think you can see that. Probably make some of you dizzy. Okay, the next thing you want to do is you need some garlic. I love our garlic press. It has the little brush on the inside, right there, so you never lose it. You don't have to peel your garlic first, but I do need to divide it out. I've got 2 cloves of garlic, and all you do is push, and I am going to just push it into my pot so that I can get all the yumminess. See, look at that. And use my little brush to get that out and get some garlic in it. So when you open it up, you've got the outside of your garlic right there. Just clean that out real quick and put your next clove in. Now, it depends on how much garlic you like of what you want to put in your soup. I did one time, and for me, I put too much, but my husband, of course, loved it. So it just depends on how much garlic you like. So here we go again, just just squish it, and then here's your garlic. You're not having to touch it with your hands, so you're not going to have garlic smell on your hands all night. And you've just got some yummy garlic in your soup. Okay, so I'm letting that kind of cook down for just a minute. Now you might be asking why the carrots. I love the recipe card because it tells you the reason why on some of your things. It says to put the carrots in it because the sweetness of the carrots nicely balances the acidity in the tomatoes. So I think that's really neat how through the taste bud recipe, they will give you some little tips like that. So that's a neat thing with the recipes. They also give you some variations, like if you're a vegetarian, they'll give you some options to your recipes. So these recipes are not just for one person necessarily, but they think of everyone when they're doing the recipes. So, okay, it says once you have done that, add the rub. This rub is our sweet basil rub. And it says to add 2 tablespoons of that. And I love our measuring spoons because you don't have to have a million measuring spoons in your drawer because these measure all different things. So this is my tablespoon. So I got my 2 tablespoons. So I wish you could smell because it sure does smell good. Oh my. This is going to be a good recipe, I think. Okay. And of course I'll come on later and let you see it after it's cooked down so you can see the end result. Okay. Okay, let's see. Now it says to add the crushed tomatoes. So we need a big pan. So I've got 28 ounces of crushed tomatoes. In they go. I'm gonna stir those. I hope I'm making you want some tomato soup tonight. Tomato soup, and of course this calls for grilled cheese croutons. And so when I was looking at that, I thought, well, how's that different than really a grilled cheese sandwich? It's really not. They just cut it up in little small segments, so it's like a crouton. So we'll probably just have grilled cheese sandwiches. But okay, and then it calls for 3 cups of chicken broth. So I've got my 3 cups of chicken broth, and I used my measuring cup, my 4-cup measuring cup, and I love it. It's easy read because you don't have to look down at it. You can see your cups from the top, so that makes it really easy when you're cooking and you don't have to stoop down to read it. You can just read it from the top. Okay, and we're not finished. It says bring to a simmer and cook until the vegetables are tender, which is about 20 minutes. And then we're going to stir in some heavy whipping cream and cook until heated through about 2 minutes. And then we puree it. So I'm just gonna let you see what it looks like right now. Look at that, doesn't that look good? Well, let's see, let's get it where you can see it better. Doesn't that look yummy? I think that looks really good. So I will come on later and let you see it when it's finished.